Gosh, that's nice. Do that.
All right, let's go.
Looks like a lot.
Can we put that up?
All right, good.
All right, ready? Let's go.
So
The microphone's good.
Oh, so hopefully we won't have any more snow. Yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah, right.
I'll vote for that.
Me too.
Oh, that'll pass. Yeah. Well, on that note, I just like it. Thanks, Peter. Take care. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Okay, guys. Nice guy. Oh, very much. And you know what? He's a character. He's fun. Oh, I know. So is his wife. You know, when a person. Please rise to the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Good evening, everyone. Jesus. I was kind of hoping that we'd slide through this birthday with nobody being excited about it. That doesn't happen with Micah and Kristen around. All right. Audience of citizens. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns want to talk about? Hearing none. We'll go on to the acceptance of minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Amendments.
I'll move to amend the agenda to include an appointment to the Oxford Housing Board. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Acceptance of the minutes.
I'll move to amend to correct the 12/17/2025 regular meeting minutes that were approved at the 1/7/2026 meeting with the following correction. Correct the expiration date for the reappointment of Destiny Adelis Brown of Oxford and for Richard Franzino of Oxford to the Cultural Arts Commission as a regular commission member from 12/31/2029 to 12/31/2028. Motion should read: move to reappoint Destiny Dallas Brown of Oxford and Richard Franzino of Oxford to the Cultural Arts Commission as a regular commission member with a term to commence 1/1/2026 and expire 12/31/2028, as recommended by the commission chair in her letter dated 12/11/2025.
I'll second.
Discussion. Tragically, since we've been there, Richard Francino has passed on. So,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
so
wow.
it only affects
Yeah.
one member, but we definitely should amend it to be more accurate for the sake of the minutes. Any further discussion?
Just like added, he's a great guy. He's a great member on that commission.
Yeah.
He did a lot for that commission. Definitely.
Yeah, he was very involved with the Grange.
And I thought it was. I talked to him 2 days before he passed, and I thought he's going to be back.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we were on was it a Zoom call that we were on, and he sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
it's
a shame. He's one of the good ones.
yeah, he was. Anyway, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So we'll have to have another member, correct, Kristen? We need another member of the Cultural Arts Committee. All right. Regular meeting.
I'll move to approve the February 18th, 2026 regular meeting minutes as presented.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Burning official reappointment.
I'll move to reappoint Scott Pelletier as the burning official with a term to commence immediately and expire on 12/31/30.
Second.
Discussion. Obviously, he's been doing it a while. I don't want to throw water on the burning commission. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That was actually pretty good. Charter Revision Commission appointment.
I'll move to appoint Diana Retz of Oxford to the 2026 Charter Revision Commission.
Second?
Discussion, Dave, you know her,
I think she served on the Charter Revision in another town before she came to Oxford.
okay.
And when these appointments were, she let it be known that she was interested, and then
Opening.
and I cannot be on it,
Uh-huh.
and so it was
Perfect.
take my place.
Okay, then, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I move that we accept Dave McCain's resignation from the Charter Revision Committee.
A second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, you gotta recuse yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Oxford Housing Board. Appointment.
I'll move to appoint Gerald Miller of Oxford to the Oxford Housing Board with a term to commence immediately and expire at 12/31/30.
Second?
Discussion, Kristen? You were involved in this, correct?
Yes.
This is we're required to have one member from, Stakem, the housing authority, and this is the people this is the guy that they voted to put on, so that's okay with me.
All right.
Fine with me.
Yep.
Okay, so obviously if she passed away, she can't, serve either, so. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. New business, tax refunds.
Move to remove this matter from the table.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So, why did we table this?
That, because there was a very large,
Very large one, yeah.
and I've looked into it, and Helen's here tonight, but
Okay.
let's do a motion first.
Move to approve the tax refunds totaling $23,726.71 as presented and recommended by the tax collector in the letter dated February 13th, 2026, and authorized 2 signatures.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This was the result of a lawsuit and a settlement. So this is actually a court order, so we have no choice. That's all. You didn't have to come, that's what you came here to this, and then you didn't even open your mouth. It's always good to have you here anyway. Townwide cleanup resolution.
I'll move to approve the following townwide cleanup month resolution as presented and requested by the Conservation and Wetlands Agency. Whereas the Oxford Conservation Commission and Wetlands Agency has declared from April 1st to April 30th as townwide cleanup month. And whereas townwide cleanup month is celebrated annually to recommit to protect our flora and fauna, make Oxford a beautiful place to live. And whereas the Board of Selectmen of the Town of Oxford reaffirms its commitment to the goals and principles of the townwide cleanup month, and in keeping with our goals to protect and make Oxford a beautiful place to live, and supports the townwide cleanup by inviting and encouraging all citizens, businesses, organizations, schools, clubs, neighborhoods, and families to participate in the community townwide cleanup activities and by providing support through participation in town departments. Therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Selectmen of the Town of Oxford declare from April 1st to April 30th as townwide cleanup month, and authorize the Public Works Department to remain open till 5 p.m. on the last 2 Saturdays of the week.
Second?
Discussion. You want to say something? Yeah. Well, that's a switch.
That's a first.
No, I appreciate, the town appreciates the job that you're doing. And, I think that this is a very good, yearly exercise that we do. And I mean exercise.
Yeah.
It's really kind of surprising the junk that people throw out of their car. But, having said that, anybody else have one? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Kristen?
Done before the journal gets you.
Uh-oh.
7:30. That's the long portion of that here, but it's gonna be all. I said it's first, I can forget it. Oh, no, it's budget, that's nice. Got it.
Lawn and athletic fields,
Move
is
to
that where we are? Okay.
Yeah, so
All
move
right.
to award a one-year contract for the town lawns, properties and athletic fields in the amount of $127,250 to A.D. Riley Corporation of 41 Lancaster Drive in Beacon Falls and authorize the first select to sign.
Second.
Discussion, this has been a rather protracted exercise, but I think that I think this is going to work out. We broke it down into two things this year, and I think that that's a little easier to do. So, the bids were very competitive, but I I think that in the long run, this is going to work out well for us. Any discussion, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I move to award a one-year contract for the school properties and athletic fields in the amount of $157,096.81 to Prestige Landscaping of 1 Skyline Drive in Oxford and authorize the first selectman to sign.
Second.
Discussion the same as the other one. I think splitting it up is going to be helpful. I mean, it's a 1 year contract. If it doesn't work, then we'll put it out to bid again next year anyway. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Capital improvement plan approved and forward to town meeting.
Move to approve the capital improvement plan request as presented. This matter will be forwarded to the town meeting scheduled for Monday, March 9th, 2026.
Second.
Yeah, discussion, just because this is on the, we put stuff on the capital plan, doesn't mean that we're necessarily going to do it. A lot of times, they're put over a year or two, so, but I think we're better off being all inclusive so that we can cherry pick those things by priority that we can afford to get done. Any comments or anything from you guys?
I mean, it is a plan. A lot of things on.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Maybe a
plan.
priority this year, but something might slide in that's more of a priority.
Then we have to amend it,
Exactly.
But, stuff happens. I mean, look what's happening in the schools now, so, I mean, in the, Quaker Farm School. So, I think it's, well, I mean, let's put it this way. I don't believe that the town, could necessarily afford all of this stuff right now.
You mean 60 million in the next
Yeah.
5 years?
Yeah, that's, I mean,
It's only 12 million a year. That's about an 8 million.
yeah. Yeah, and
Might be more than that. Yeah.
I think you won't see any one of us three up here. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Fiscal year 2026, 2027 town operating budget. Approve and forward to the Board of Finance.
A move to approve the town operating budget municipal budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027 of $23,914,730 and forwarded to the Board of Finance.
Second.
Discussion, this amounts to a 3% increase in our budget. I'm sure the Board of Finance will have something to say about that. But what we've included this year is money to celebrate 250th anniversary. But in reality, we're kind of really a little short on help in town hall. Optimally, Jim Oliva's going to need he's going to need someone to help out. We're going to have to hire an assistant for Marianne and the senior center. We were losing a cop, and I think we're going to probably need another one of them. So it's a very, I think it's very well considered, and I'm sure that the Board of Finance will have their disagreement with me on that, and you and Arnie, but we put it together, so we'll send it on. You have any comments? I mean, we've done our job.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
I didn't think you'd oppose that after all that. Cultural Arts Grant Application Submission, Connecticut Community Foundation Grant.
I'll move to approve the Cultural Arts Submission Grant application and authorize the first selectman to sign the grant application and all required documents. If awarded, the funds will be used for the Gather and Groove Community Drum Circle Series.
Second.
Yeah, I think this is a no-brainer. There's no contribution, correct? We don't have, so this is just ask us, is it okay to ask for money? I always say yes.
So have you participated in the Gather and Groove Community Drum Circle?
Yes, I do. Every Tuesday we have a meeting.
All right. I'll have to go to the next one then.
Now, it's,
People did attend it last year.
I was invited, I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, so next time,
No, I didn't
instead
make it. I don't
of
remember why.
being a cynic, you should go to the thing. I'll go with you.
I accept it. I don't know, some reason I couldn't make it. Yes. 7 sessions this year, from 1 to 7. All right. Okay. Yeah, well, there I see targeting 7 drum sessions.
Yes.
Series during the spring and summer. All right,
You're in.
I'm in.
Just pretend you're going to a Santana concert.
That's it. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
We vote yes for the drums. Valley Community Foundation submission, Valley Community Grant, approve and authorize for selectmen to sign.
I'll move to approve the Valley Community Foundation submission grant application to purchase raised garden beds at the Oxford Senior Center and authorize the first selectman to sign the grant application and all required documents.
I'll second.
Discussion, is this, it's gonna cost us anything? Marianne, what do you want to do with this? And Marianne does know what she's doing.
I have a question relative to
I have to say it.
Are you locked into the 5 items that was listed in here? Because I think some of the items you could, like the galvanized raised beds, you might be able to get more raised beds, and dare I say, get Public Works up there to do the sod removal and prep the area. I'm just thinking that if they're willing to do that, that gives you $1,500 to maybe get some more raised beds. Well, come to the funds.
Maybe like a nice bench, sit out there, enjoy the area. Basically do what we talked about, the trail, going with Randall's, maybe like some walking stones or.
I mean, they were more than cooperative in helping us out with the flood memorial over here, so.
Just come down, side.
And Wayne absolutely loves it when they volunteer.
So do you have your 6-person volunteer group all lined up? All right.
Are you gonna have seniors or?
See some stuff we've got to think about.
Yeah, let me know when that is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe Kristen can help you out with her new job. Yeah, no, it sounds great. I think it's also I mean, I'm a firm believer with the I'll get into that in my talk, but I really do like the idea of growing things for yourself, and the you could have a salad or BLTs or whatever you have from your own, from what people actually put together themselves. Well, I applaud you for your efforts, and I'm really glad to see that kind of thinking outside the box for the seniors. I think we it's I think you're doing a great job, and it's good to have an infusion of fresh blood too. But and I don't mean that we're gonna kill you or anything. Yeah. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Connecticut Water Firefighter Support Grant Program approved and authorized for selectmen to sign.
I move to approve the Connecticut Water Firefighter Support Grant Program application, authorize the first selectman to sign the grant application and all required documents. If awarded, the funds will be used to purchase 74 fire hydrant pumps.
Second.
Yeah, I don't know how you go wrong with this one either.
Oh my God.
This is a grant?
How can you say no to this?
Oh. And,
Caution,
huh?
there's no caution.
So, yeah. Now, who came up with this, Scott or you?
I'm in the middle of that meeting and trying coming down.
Why 74? Is that how many hydrants there are in town, or is it just? Oh, all right. That's how many you get.
Okay.
Oh, that's how many you get for $2,000. Got it.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
better than nothing.
Absolutely. Got to start somewhere.
They know firemen know where to put them.
Yep.
Once again, I think this is a no-brainer. All in favor? Aye. Hire full-time youth services library.
Move to hire Jessica Heath of Milford as a full-time youth services librarian at a pay rate according to step 1 of the United Public Service Employees Union, local 424, unit 67, contract with start date of Monday, March 23rd, 2026.
Second.
Discussion, Robbie, what? Pardon? Oh, thank you.
During the interview process, and she's gonna bring energy to the community North Light rather than she's an excellent replacement. Robbie's hard to replace, but this woman is gonna bring just as much energy, I think, as Robin has. So I'm very confident in this night.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that that's the most important position in the library, is the children's librarian, because, you get kids to go to the library. It's a nice habit to start. And, you have so many good programs up there, for the kids, and especially in the summer, you'll be doing it on, two Saturdays a month will be for programs for children, correct?
Yes, the other Saturday we will have programs as well. Just she won't be running them. That's all.
Okay.
We'll offer something every Saturday.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So once again, I thank you for the job you're doing, and I certainly appreciate it. And Kristen, you were in on that too. What was your impression of? Yeah.
So you had somebody leave, is that right? Robin left, right? Yes, lower cost of living, yeah.
No, boyfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
or both.
even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in your budget, right? That's the bottom line is it's in there. Okay, very good. And
Yeah. I mean,
then you got the best candidate, so yep, let's do it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Is Charlie here?
Can I suggest either a 5-minute recess?
Sure.
He's on his way.
Okay. Good. Fine.
Or unless you want to do community report, and then
Report.
Yeah. Go out of order.
Jeez. Whoa.
oh,
Report of the first selectman. For those of you that may not know, we had a blizzard.
cool.
Yeah, I think our public works department did a bang up job. They worked with them rather closely for that, because people call me if they can't get through to them, and it's very hard to get through to them, especially at midnight, because there's no help up there. So I basically, as everybody knows, I give out my cell phone number, so I'm able to communicate with Wayne. And when we do, it's done right away. I really, I think that they did a marvelous job, and they have been doing a marvelous job. The Charter Revision Committee meetings will begin March 10th. What time is 6 o'clock, correct? 5? Oh, okay, 5 o'clock here in this room. Okay. So March 10th, if anybody's interested in what we're doing with the charter, of course, these Charter Revision Committee makes recommendations to the Board of Selectmen. The Board of Selectmen, can pick what they want, and we don't necessarily have to do everything that they say. But it'll be passed on after a public hearing to a referendum. So, we're way behind as far uh, as amending the charter, but I really haven't seen much need for it before. But I think there's some things that have to be straightened out. And, we will work, all three of us will work very closely with that committee and hopefully send out the best that we can. Teddy's Best Reads ribbon cutting ceremony, which we did at Quarry Walk. That was, that's kind of, it's a bookstore, but it's a little different. It's located right under Char Lemon. If you get a chance, especially in the summer, you can buy a book and sit out on the green and read it, or, obviously you can bring it home too. So, it was, I wish them the best. I think, they're a very nice couple that's running it, and I hope they have a lot of success. And 250th America celebration. Anyone wants to be a part of the committee, uh, let us know, because we're looking for people. Kristen, what news do you have on that? Anything? Oh,
Flags for our lampposts that are on the walkway,
mhm.
getting the covering done. First funds, there's a turn at that. So lampposts, roads, hospitals.
Yeah, yeah, and we, there are other things that we may be doing. We talked about a statue. Uh, you know, uh, we have to. I think in the statue, I'd like to put the names of the Oxford people who actually were in the Continental Army 250 years ago. You know, and as you can see from all the balloons, I knew them personally. But we had I believe 9 residents of Oxford that fought in the Revolutionary War, and they were on the right side. You know, so it was, and some of the names, you know, are keep popping up. People have been here for years, and I think that that's something we as a town should be very proud of. I think we are very proud of it, and we could put uh, a commemoration of their efforts, and I might add the efforts of the women back then uh, equaled that of the men, because when the men left, this is basically a farming community. Somebody had to put the crops out, bring it back up. Marianne, you would have fit right in. You know, you'd have been out there, no problem. But it's if it wasn't just a nice thing to have a garden or whatever, if you didn't harvest, then you starve. So a lot of the women stayed back, obviously, and were tremendous help. So it's something that we can all be proud of, and we are proud of. So that was part of it, and the possibility of having a ball at the airport, one of the hangars. and it's formal or semi-formal ball. Where encourage people with period dress, and food, and we don't have to play the minuet. We can. There are other things. Uh, just to have fun and honor the efforts of the uh, people that were here before us. And for that, obviously, we have to work close with Dottie the Bishop. I think we should give her a call and ask her to be on the committee. She's our town historian. So, and we're waiting around now for individual who graduated Oxford High School, and he was appointed troubadour for the state of Connecticut, which is quite an honor. He's a musician, a teacher of music, and writes songs and everything else. So, I would like to, if we can, have a 5 or 10 minute break and be back.
Stick around, it's worth it.
Yeah. Is he going to sing something? Or
Maybe he might sing.
why did you say that?
Sing
Oh,
fixing that.
oh,
You don't think you're gonna get off the hook, did you?
no. Is he on the way?
Yes.
Where's he?
He's here
Where's he coming from?
Great Hill Methodist Church, right?
Oh, yeah.
His lesson is over at 7:30. Shelby, his wife, up on the way, is on the way to the farm, so he should be here.
Where's the little?
They live, live with Betty Linnell at the southern end.
Oh, they're living with Betty?
They're gonna put an addition on Betty's house,
Oh, wow.
so they're gonna be living there.
Yeah, I got a head appointment with Joe Lanier today. Oh, he didn't show up.
Oh,
I think we got a Paul Gillette wants to go on. And,
ready, willing, and able, and if he quits the Weisses, I've got 2 protection candidates for that. And still, if you've got any time in the next week, or further discussion, and hopefully,
It's recording.
yes,
Yeah. That's so on.
no quiet.
all right.
Oh, I know what I was thinking about. Same thing to take away from everybody's day. But you know what? It was right around a year ago. Actually, I think it might have been a year ago at our last meeting, the anniversary of your guys having that property. For which I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Come on,
Need your glasses.
Mike,
George.
this is when I fell
Ooh.
oh my God, it's nasty.
When was that?
a couple years ago.
Wow.
This went all the way down to.
Looks like a beating from a Jersey
It
City.
looked like a bad Halloween costume.
Yeah.
It's like he got into a fight in Jersey City.
And I forgot my gang.
Do you like your little decorations?
Who did that? You? Oh,
I was gonna put some.
geez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too actually.
Oh, yeah.
This is what he's doing.
How's Fred doing? This swim around his brother? He's a good kid, but
I don't really know that I would see him a lot.
huh?
Charlie I see from time to time, and of course Shelby I do.
Well, she sings in the church.
Shelby, my youngest daughter, best friends. And I remember when Charlie was in the school play, whether he's come along or he was a good singer then, but he's come along, right? And he's in a band. His band, I think, is called On the Trail. They've got all different place. And he's actually, because he was born in Switzerland, he's a bit of a celebrity in Switzerland because he's been back there singing.
Yeah, they used to go there every summer. They went to Switzerland. I feel bad about Fred though. I mean, I always liked that kid. He's like Kyle was. Kyle straightened
I'll
himself.
just hook Kyle up to get some paint for a church. Or his static. I said, look, I wouldn't put anybody onto anybody unless they were an A plus in my book. I'm telling you, if you don't get this kid down there to do it, raise him. For the money he's going to charge you, they were so happy. And our church has zero money. They said they're too good of a job for too cheap the money. They threw him an extra.
So, I called them. I needed my front lawn shovel. Get this. I'm not doing it. So I called him, asked him if he do that. And well, I wasn't there. Kathy gives him $50. So I said, $50. I said, that's all you gave him for 50. Well, she winds up giving him I was kidding. She loves God.
You know what?
I mean, you got to remember.
If we gave him $20,
Yeah. Well, no,
that kind of kid.
he would not. He would do it for nothing. I mean, he used to, he takes the cover off my, so give him $100.
He painted my kitchen. My kitchen's a lot of cotton. And I had kitchen gadgets hanging all over the soffit, like 200 of them. So it's always there, pulling the nails out. So I pulled the nails out, and I just had half-assed it, and it was back during the whole everything that he came in. And again, I gave him $100 for it because I said it was too cheap.
Left you a message about the flags. I just ordered those on Amazon. Or POW flag and the
Yeah,
state flag or
yeah.
okay.
It's
George
in
was
your
gonna
budget.
okay, yeah, I didn't know if you had them here, if we had to get them from someplace
No,
else. And someone's gonna come up and measure what size we need.
I mean, you can ask Jim, but I don't think we have POW.
Yeah, because I noticed the last couple of times I'm walking that way, it's like so free. I'm like, it's so
Yeah, I don't like. I can't stand when a flag gets seen.
No, I gotta replace
Drives
it.
me freaking
Yeah,
nuts.
George Renzoni was gonna come up and once the snow melts around, pull them down so we can measure because there's different sizes. So we get right on. So don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm calm.
So maybe we find some like 250-year-old heirloom seeds to plant in our garden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you do a little research on that.
No has, I don't know how old they are, but she has the old fashioned paper seed packets here from way back. This package journal on Rich Street.
There you go.
I'll call her and ask her.
Are they just seed packets? Are there seeds in them or just
Yeah,
packets?
yeah.
There's seeds in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm doing the seed swap because I'm big into all the heirloom stuff and the seed saving and everything. So I do a lot of stuff with
Call her and
seed.
ask her if she has them. If she does, I'll look you up.
That's a good idea, because you always wind up with seeds.
Yeah, you buy
How many
packages.
squash seeds?
Yeah. So we're gonna do a seed swap on the 20th. I
That's
got
a
little,
cool idea.
yeah, I got little seed envelopes. So, if people want to trade, they can write down what the seeds are or whatever on the envelopes.
Yeah, hope Public Works takes care of it up there. To get some more of those things.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And no, like you should talk to them and can help you out, not that you need it or anything, but if you do, Christina at the end of Bean Mountain does the food bank stuff. She's got an amazing go, and everything she grows, she'll just to the food bank.
Yeah, I worked for Gazy's. I've worked for Sue and Jim Short down in Sandy Hook at the organic farm.
Wow.
Yeah, oh God, I spent I don't know how many hours in the greenhouses.
Well, you're friends with them.
I'm friends with Pete, not with it's
Nick out.
um
Hard.
Why is everybody quiet?
really
Yeah. Meeting's come to order. We are tonight would like to recognize Charlie Widmer, who just came in, and who was appointed as the Connecticut State Troubadour. Now, could you tell us? Come on up, Charlie. Guys, come on up. We've got a.
Sure, I mean, it's I'm gonna be a master of music in the state of Connecticut. It's also a position. It's been going on since 1991. And there have been 18 other troopers performing. So for the next 3 years, I have called an ambassador. I'm supposed to reach out to all of Connecticut inspirers and enriching singers and songwriters to meet with example musically and try and champion the arts. It's a huge honor. The troubadour came down the city. I mean, everybody knows yeah, they have to move. Yeah, and it's still in the they had a meeting with the students. No, I mean, there was honored as obviously good name, but good honor. And right, first level. Yeah, I see it. Second class and everything music can start from this. This whole place is mine. I'm very honored. This is like
The show, like our best friend, it's nice to have Charles.
I'm really surprised I showed it.
Open side, it's a long way to say it.
I don't really think it's.
I don't know.
I should have looked
You lose some lessons. Ain't that good? Stories for that's the goals. Could we all stand at your face and work it on?
Yeah, no.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Congratulations. We really were proud. Thank you so much. Local board, thanks so much. Plenty hopefully where.
So it's birthday, why don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my birthday. You know. One birthday, how old are you? That's an I'm gonna be less merciful. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I maybe you said that you know. Oh, each one was a lot right. I know, yeah, it's very serious. No. I didn't like to change last week. And it's certainly trying to sit the next. Sure. Feeling like there's something in our stuff. We're still a meeting going. It's still some. Spike. So sure to get you flowers at all. Not even honest, you know. Just it from the little my favorite is bomb. I'm actually good at that area. I see her in one walk. Wow. And yeah, it's too much to be done. Yep. I want to, but yeah, slow to adjourn. All favorites are meeting adjourned. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. So, I feel good for it. Yeah. This is mine. What?
Did you guys do the adjournment? Yes.
We did, yeah. Was someone on? Was it Brett again?
Um, it might have been